I'll start here. By the way, I got to acknowledge the videos are fantastic. The group that put that together, amazing. And the athletes that were in them, I got to say, I'm going to be the fourth fittest athlete being inducted today. Public speaking, it's not for everyone. Obviously, it's something that I don't profess to be necessarily good at. So I seek some advice. One of the things that people told me, just speak clearly. Not too fast, Brent, right? Not too fast. Speak loud enough so the last person in the last row can hear you. That all makes sense. And the old adage, to ease the nerves, pretend everyone is naked. So I'm going to pretend. You all look fabulous. Friends that know me, they know it's just going to be a matter of time before Moreno gets emotional. In fact, just so you know, the Vegas over-under is set at 2 minutes. So good luck to all that have put their wagers. One of the things about being a builder, and with all due respect to all builders, they're generally a little older. So hence the big ass font. Okay, a couple things. So none of that counts against my time because it was all crazy. So I wanted to thank Frank for the wonderful introduction. A bit anxious. He was really anxious about doing it. You pulled it off, buddy. And thank you for those sincere words. I want to thank Brent Dobie and Peter Fast for their role in the video. You were excellent. I was going to say the check's in the mail. Hoping for a mail strike, so I'm lucky. Okay, I want to start off by congratulating the other inductees, Kelly Boucher, Ed Fairhurst, and Brent Fogman. I've had the privilege of personally getting to know Brent during his tenure at UVic, and is certainly well-deserved of the honor, as are Kelly and Ed. I'm incredibly flattered and humbled to be standing here tonight. First, I'd like to thank the selection committee for your decision on choosing myself ahead of so many other worthy candidates. To be included among so many outstanding individuals who have helped to build the proud tradition of Vikes excellence is something I will cherish forever. To be recognized by the University of Victoria and the Vikes Sports Hall of Fame is truly one of the greatest privileges of my life. I would like to thank all those who put the nomination package together and were able to find enough good things about me to allow me to stand here today. With the nomination package, there were 13 letters of recommendation that people took time to write. The letters were well written and extremely thoughtful, but also written by quality individuals that could easily be standing here where I am right now. When it became official that I was being inducted, I got handed all the letters in a beautiful custom-made folder. I was handed that folder about 8 months ago, and I purposely did not read the letters until last night. Why? What did Vegas say? Why? Because I wanted each word to be fresh in my mind when I thanked them all personally today. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Special thanks to Ian Carroll for helping start the process and believing in me. It was during the nomination process that I was asked, what would it mean to be elected to the Vikes Hall of Fame? I said words cannot describe what that would mean to me. However, I will say this. I would be overjoyed by the fact that it would be a place for my two daughters to visit me, I feel proud of their dad when I'm gone. There are so many great athletes and coaches that have entered the hall ahead of me. They all had dreams. Builders have dreams too. My hope that there is a time when an athlete puts a Vikes jersey on for the first time, and they are aware of the alumni and the history that was before them. I would also hope current alumni are interested in the newest Vike and the current program. The youngest Vike athlete knows the oldest Vike alumni. In between, we have culture. A culture we can grow and grow positively and nurture for years to come. I've had the privilege of talking to the men's soccer team ahead of their upcoming seasons. Fellow alumni Peter Fast and I would go into their dressing rooms after their last training session and ahead of their first game of the season, and I would be allowed to speak. Throughout the years, my message has evolved. I now congratulate them all for becoming a Vike athlete, and what an athletic honor that is. I mentioned the gifts this honor will bring. You will see parts of the beautiful country you may never have seen before or get to see again. You learn how to compete, a trait you will use for the rest of your life. And you will get to start new relationships and meet new friends. Some of those friends become your best ones and are friends for life. Those are the gifts of being a Vike that have driven me to be here today. So I asked the athletes to do one thing for me as they enter the dressing room before the first game. I said, you'll be handed your new Vikes jersey, hopefully produced by Team 6. You'll be handed your jersey for the very first time. Before you put it on, I want you to stop and pause and think for a moment. What does that logo on the jersey represent? First of all, it represents your personal hard work, your sacrifice, and your commitment. But there is more. It also represents your parents who supported you financially so you can play the sport you love. Your support group, whoever that may be, that brought you to training sessions ever since you could walk and unconditionally supported you throughout your journey. It also represents the volunteer coaches, your fellow teammates, the athletic trainers and physio staff that mended you and put you back on the field. Then there are your friends and their unwavering support during the good times and the challenging. Not to mention the student body of over 22,000 university students and staff that the logo represents. Once you absorb all that, proudly put that jersey on for the first time and remember the feeling for the rest of your life. That, to me, is creating culture. I hope we can all build that culture and relationship whereby supporters no longer need to be asked to support. They just want to. I am an incredibly blessed man. Sometimes I feel like the luckiest man on earth. And that was all I had of tonight. I look out and I see so many members of my family, my dearest friends, co-workers, former teammates, and customers that have become friends. A special shout out to my besties, the G of 7, the group of 7 from Port Alberni that I grew up with in my hometown. They all made sacrifices to be here. I see so many of the UVic Athletics staff members here. They always welcomed me, and they've always respected me, and they have been an absolute pleasure to work with. My own team sales staff, thanks for supporting. You are the best employees any businessman can ever ask for. And then there's my former alumni teammates, who all motivated me to be the best supporter both on and off the field. Then here in spirit, is our dear late friend, Dave Ravenhill. Raves, thank you for always being here for me, pal. All of you have helped me with my journey, so I'm able to help and become a better person. I know a lot of you, especially my family, have made personal sacrifices to allow me to do what I do. You are all my foundation of life. I salute you all. We have done this together, and now it's my turn to applaud you, because you are also a part of this induction, and a part of you is coming into the hall with me. My biggest challenge tonight was saying thank you for today when I've not finished saying thank you for yesterday. Being a part of the Vikes community has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. The values of teamwork, perseverance, excellence that were ingrained in me during that time here have stayed with me and continue to guide me in everything I do. As I reflect on this journey, I'm reminded that sport is more than just competition. It's about growth, it's about resilience, and relationships that last a lifetime. I am so proud to be part of the legacy that continues to inspire future generations of Vikes to chase their dreams and pursue excellence. Aside from the most important family and friends moments, this is the greatest day of my life. Thank you again for this incredible honor. I'm deeply humbled and forever to be part of the Vikes Sports Hall of Fame. Thank you.